Welcome to the Hudson Valley Disc Golf Podcast. This week's episode is sponsored by Skip Ace winner Stefan Freefelt. Do we have any ideas who Stefan is yet? Anybody? I hadn't heard of it.
Nothing.
All right, we'll figure it out.
It's Corey's stripper name.
It wouldn't be free felt, though. It would be
Paid felt for sure, yeah.
I didn't put two and two together last week. I knew the episode would come out on Thursday, but really didn't connect that it was Thanksgiving on the day. So it may be a week late, but today I am thankful that Jaimen, Alex, Tim, Corey, Jasan, Randy, and Erich are here to talk about the last week or so in disc golf. I'm also thankful to anyone that downloads this podcast, especially to the following people: Troy Vasari, Justin Hickok, Marcia Fock, Jack Bradley, Jeff Wachowski, Bagger William Byrne, Eric Struna, who actually pays to call me old, Mike Schwartz, Sparky Spalding, Brian Bickersmith, Kyle Hirsch, Terry Hudson, Justin Mucelli, Jason Lasasso, Mark Bryan, Evan Parsley, Corey Cook, Brian Monahan, Kevin T. Cronky, Peter Hodge, Tim Goyette, and Brandon Klein. Those are the Patreon members, and while I'd still probably be recording without them, I might have stopped recording without them. All these people help cover the costs of recording, editing, and hosting the podcast. They also make it easier for the podcast to sponsor permanent holes at events, and anything extra that we do. So that's what I'm thankful for. What are you guys thankful for disc golf-wise? Jaimen, what do you got? What are you thankful for disc golf-wise?
Volunteers. Anybody who will do anything. No small task that somebody can do goes unappreciated.
Awesome. That's a good one, actually. Alex, what are you disc golf thankful for?
You know, volunteers is also on my list, but I'm going to go cheesy. I'm going to go with my family on this one. I definitely would not still be playing disc golf if I didn't have my family playing with me, you know, helping out with OK and helping out and just playing in general and, you know, being a good way to spend time with people.
With all the events that you run too, right? That they
yeah,
help
absolutely.
Those as well.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Tim, what about you? What are you disc golf thankful for?
Disc golf thankful for, I'm thankful for a lot of you guys, the TDs and everybody that puts in courses, puts on these events, gives us this local area such a depth to what we are able to do in disc golf. So that's what I'm thankful for.
Absolutely. And the fact that you could play again. That's another
Yes,
thing.
that's very true. You know, I was talking to Brian this week and I kind of forgot about that I wasn't able to play for a good 13, 14 weeks over the summer. So very thankful for that.
How's that been going? I mean, any issues?
No, I've been feeling really great. You know, somebody asked me the other day how my back was feeling, and I haven't had a tweak, a pain, or really anything since coming back. I had, you know, a little stiff and a little weak to start, but, you know, knock on wood, the last few events in the last few weeks, I've been feeling really, really good.
Even with having to carry Brian this past weekend?
Yeah, I mean, we won't mention that, but yeah, he even throwing him on my back, it was it's been holding up good. I think a lot of just, you know, being mindful of what I'm doing and building strength in my old age is helping, keeping me that way.
Nice.
Yeah.
Corey, what about you? What are you disc golf thankful for?
I think anyone would call me a liar if the first thing I didn't say was end of a halo plastic. But I would say now that I've been kind of involved in like the better part of 8 years, I would say the disc golf community. I haven't really spent like a ton of time in like other communities. Probably the biggest thing I was involved in before was like, you know, like the car culture. And the disc golf community, like kind of across the board, is one of the most like welcoming, fun, you know, just groups of people that you could. It's probably one of the only things that'll like show up at a random state and a random course in the middle of nowhere, and like some random guy will be there and we'll have a good time throwing frisbees. So I'd say the disc golf community.
Yeah, that's a good one. Jason, what about you? What are you disc golf thankful for?
Yeah, it's like the whole disc golf scene that we have. It's a great community. We have great volunteers, great courses, great events and TDs. Last but not least, great podcast. But I think I've made probably more friends in disc golf than any other kind of activity I've done. So just really appreciative of all the friends I've made in the community.
All right. Erich, what are you disc golf thankful for?
All of the people I've met in this world. All of my friends now are people I've met through disc golf, and I'm super grateful for it.
All right.
And losing 60 pounds. That was pretty cool.
What,
That's
you lose
impressive.
a bag or something?
Yeah, I took off a couple of the bags that I've been carrying around. No, I lost 60 pounds in the first year.
Nice.
It's a lot of LBs.
That is a lot of LBs. I'm putting a couple back on, though. That's a problem.
It's getting winter. You're just getting into your hibernation stuff. Once spring comes back around.
I like the way you think.
Randy, what are you disc golf thankful for?
What am I disc golf thankful for? I'm thankful that my wife plays with me in tournaments and does all the work.
That's really
Perfect answer.
best answer so far. I just wanted to go a couple of upcoming events this weekend. We got the Wilcox Wonderland, PDGA C tier. Definitely got spots available. As of right now, Brian Heller is still the only MPO. Registration closes on December 5th, so if you hear this, you can still sign up for MPO and beat Brian Heller, or have a chance to beat Brian Heller. I had a chance last week and wasn't unable to do it. The same day, Saturday, December 6th, is the Winter Welcome 8. That's a singles tournament, PDGA C tier. Also, do we know where that's played at?
SPAC.
Okay, yeah, I see it up at the top, Saratoga. That's where SPAC is, I assume?
Yep, right in the SPAC park there, the state park.
Nice. The following weekend, you got FDR December double basket doubles. Also has spots available. Also, Saturday, December 13th is New York Team Challenge Week. Jaimen, who you guys playing against?
We are going down to Wilcox and playing them.
All right. Alex, who you guys got on the 13th?
Chatham Hills is going to Saratoga to play the Revolution.
Okay. Tim, you're not this week.
I'm an innocent bystander for the 13th.
That's cool. Corey, who you guys got?
We are hosting the Tower of Power at Geralman Park.
It's going to be a fun time. If you see the heat map, it's wonderful.
Oh, that's for the player matchups?
Yeah, the player matchups. It's literally all red. I love it. But it's going to be a great time. It's going to be a good host. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of two-stroke oil in the margaritas, and have a good time.
Blender's still down. I had a chance to fix it this past week, and I had the homies over, but
just put the oil straight in it and just drink it that way.
Yeah, it's a good. It'll put hair in your chest.
All right, and Jason, where's Mindkill playing and who?
Pretty sure we're playing at Burbine.
Okay, the Beasts. And the next weekend, if I'm correct, there's a match at Greenville, isn't there?
Yeah, we've got a neutral match at Greenville. So Mindkill and I think Wilcox are going to play.
Nice. Any idea how or why they chose Greenville?
I don't have any insight on that. I mean, I know Randy likes the course, so he probably kind of pushed it, but I don't think obviously I know it, Jess knows it, Randy's got it, a couple people on our team, but I think a lot of our Binghamton Western team really doesn't know it that well, so it should be a pretty neutral course overall.
Geographically, if you were driving from each course, it's actually pretty equidistant. I really wanted something that also kind of favored people driving from Binghamton and not going to like Stony Kill or something, which just adds almost like a whole other hour to their drive. And I kind of just kept annoying Nick until he agreed to play there.
Nice. They were talking about it at the Turkey Trot. Ryan, JP, and there was somebody else that plays, and they were like, well, Mindkill just wants to play at Greenville. And Ryan's like, I never played Greenville. I don't know, so it's not helping me. That'd be interesting, though. I wonder if that goes well, maybe we're looking at a finals location, a nice neutral for everybody.
Yeah, I mean, another advantage is there's people close that'll shovel it, so.
Oh, that's a good point. Because, tomorrow we're supposed to get, I don't know about where you guys are at, but we're supposed to get some snow tomorrow.
I mean, even with shoveling on Saturday was tough because it's like that ice is still built up. If it's cold, it definitely will frost later in the day, but that morning round is always tough.
Yeah, the only other insight is maybe a cool start of a tradition. Because it's a neutral, we're going to do a like Christmas cookie swap. So people are going to bring at least cookies to share, and people can bring them home and stuff. So
I figured we can go over some of the last week in disc golf. Last week, 9-pin cider. How'd that go?
What was last week? I think it went well. Wow, it feels like 100 years ago with Thanksgiving in between. I think we had a big turnout in the 80s maybe. Kind of drawing a blank though. No aces were hit, so that's all I got.
Looks like Russ O'Toole won the free league, beat Brandon Klein by a stroke, and got himself a free flight. We had a 3-way tie in the paid league for 4th place at 18 points. Jason Gorsage, Josh Lee, and Ryan Martin. They each got $15. Tie for 2nd place at 19 points. Jay O'Leary and Nick Cardone. They each got 30. And your winner with 22 points got himself $50. Correspondent Joe Karen. Did that remind you of anything or no?
Yeah, I think I made last week a little bit easier because we'd been trending in maybe a too difficult direction. People would come up and ask at the table, like, how's it looking tonight? And I was like, it's going to be easy. Don't worry. And then I still putted horribly. So I think I made it even easier this week.
Nice. Tuesday, Melvin Throws Putting League, Week 3, American Legion, Melvin Rhodes post 1231. Looks like Sam Richter and Joe Polsoni, I think, we determined, won that. Deadbeat Doubles on Wednesday had 11 players. They played white front, yellow back. Derek Yarrow and Gary Mason won that with a -10. I think this was on Thursday, the Brewski Bowl at SPW. Looks like Ryan Lorenk and Lenny won, beat Danielle Woodell and Justin Frey by a stroke.
So they do that in teams, Pat. So
Okay.
So they do even odd, and an entire team wins it.
And there was a whole debacle.
Yeah,
because
somebody screwed
at
up
the
the
end of the
score.
day, I won't say who it was, but probably somebody who was drinking shouldn't have been doing the math. Not going to call him out, but probably should have had somebody else like B. Klein check the math maybe. And Dustin went over and double checked it. So we already did the celebration, everything. It was like turnover. Nope, you guys actually didn't win. Never mind. So it was a whole debacle.
So what team won?
It was odds and evens. I think it was evens that ended up winning. I'll post a pic.
Yeah, I guess that's something that Jay Malloy has been doing for years with his friends, and it's something that he's brought now to the SPW area where they do the Brewski Bowl every year now on Thanksgiving. They do odds and evens. There's a bunch of different things on different holes. There's like a can jam hole. There's different. You got to pick a different disc out of somebody else's bag. So it's not just straight disco. It's just a good time to hang out with friends, drink, and have a good time.
Jay
And
may
not
or
do
may
math.
not have been the one doing the numbers.
All right. I knew the layout because don't they have a Brewski Bowl layout at SPW?
Yeah,
Which is a mix of some
there's
of the
3
holes?
holes that they play the whites on the Brewski Bowl layout.
Oh.
Yep.
All right. Well, congratulations, Team Even, in an odd year. There was also the 3rd annual turkey toss at Crandall. There was a 4-way tie for second place. Logan Akins and Tim Gustafson, Joe Polsoni and Cody Canine, Jim Dolan. The owner of the Knicks was there? That's crazy. And Charles Carpenter Jr. the 3rd, and Eric and Bill Canine. They all shot -10, but Joel Davis and Greg Hill are your winners. They shot -12. They also had Glow at Crandall Park on Friday, I believe. Looks like Charles Carpenter Jr. the 3rd and Millie Smith won at -9. Long Island did Black Friday tags. Looks like John Nichols shot a 61 to win. Came out with the 14 tag. Came in with the 128 tag, left with the 14 tag. That's crazy. Wedge winner PDJ Week 2. Milan Misko won the MA1 division, shot an even par. And Justin Mucelli won the MPO with a -4. They also did doubles at the Saw. That's the course that they just put up, right? Joe Karen was talking about it.
Yeah, I think they just cut it in like the week before, 2 weeks before.
Actually, we spoke with Joe, and he gave us a rundown on it.
Had a great time playing at the Saw Disc Golf Course in Salem, New York yesterday for a 2-round doubles tournament. The weather held out nicely for us, and we ended up getting no rain. There was a little bit of snow and sleet, but it stayed dry and warm. Jay O'Leary and I shot a -6 in the first round and -2 in the second round to tie for 3rd overall with Terry Lapierre Jr. and Ethan Stansberry. Court Furman and John Furman came in 2nd place. Martin Bernard and Tristan Belanger were your winners. Thank you, Greg Hill, for another great tournament, and all of those that volunteered to get the course playable in only a week.
Thank you, correspondent Joe Karen. Sounded just like him, didn't it? Long Island Disc Golf, they had Sunday dubs at South Haven, and it looks like Kevin Hutchins and James Cash won that with a -4. We talked about it last week. I was thinking about picks for either Wilcox or the winter warm-up. Any thoughts on that?
I think the winter warm-up is such an interesting format. It's going to be real tough to do picks there.
Okay, well, that's unfortunately, it's the one that has more players.
Yeah, because everybody's got Team Challenge on Saturday.
Yeah, and it might not be a good idea to do that then, because the Winter Wonderland's only got 23 players and only 1 in MPO as of right now. All right, well, that's fine. The DisCap December newsletter came out this week. 2026 DisCap memberships will first be available for $30 at the first monthly of the year, first tracks, which will take place at Jaimen. Is that Jaimen, right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you got it.
Wikipedia says Jaimen.
Wikipedia says a lot of things.
That's what happens when you crowdsource your information.
Jaimen Disc Golf Course, January 1st. That's Thursday, I think, January 1st, 2026. 1 round on the 27-hole loop. Scores for the round will determine initial tag order for the year. You can play Pro for 20, Am for 10, Rec for 5, and Women's for 5, and an optional Ace Pot $2. If you're unable to make first tracks but would like to purchase a membership, they will be available immediately following the close of first tracks on the DisCap website. Upcoming events: December 6th, New England Team Challenge, Stony Kill and Jaimen will be busy. Who you guys got Alex, at Stony Kill?
We have the Vermont Bare Bottoms coming into Stony Kill. Hopefully they can all make it down without too much issues.
What's the temperature going to be for them bare bottoms?
Oof, very cold. Hopefully not too bad, but yeah, it's gonna be cold.
I think it's a high of 32.
Is it BARE or BEAR bottom?
I don't know.
It's like the animal.
That's a huge distinction. One has fur.
I believe it's the fur one. I believe it's BEAR.
Any early scouting on them?
Strong team. I mean, everybody's strong at this point. This is Brad Schott and Chris Young. For people who know like Vermont disc golf, those are some classic names.
Are you playing against a celebrity?
Yeah, basically. But strong team. They moved up last year, if I remember correctly, and I don't know how they've done in their previous matches. They've got some strong players, but so do we. Knock on wood, I'm feeling pretty confident about defending home turf.
Nice. Jaimen, who you guys got?
We have the Other Guys, which is a team out of Bellamy, New Hampshire.
Any scouting?
Yeah, they're a pretty solid team. They've got some higher rated players, but we match up very well against them, and we're coming in pretty strong numbers wise. So I think it's going to be a good match, but I'm looking forward to it.
Heck yeah. And Tim, you guys are on the road, the Lemonheads?
Yeah, we're going to Pyramids on Saturday, so traveling. The forecast looked a little bit better this morning than it did over the weekend. So,
and who plays the Pyramids?
They call themselves Team Mid, but they're in this system as Pyramids. So,
okay, when you said mid, I'm using your younger generation slang, thinking, oh, are they trying to psych you out by saying that they're just mid?
I feel like it's a hustle.
Be. I think it's because they have a bunch of teams at Pyramids. I think this is like considering the mid team at Pyramid.
Jaimen, do you have any insight onto the Pyramids team?
No.
Okay. You never
I
know.
have plenty of insight on the Pyramid team, but yeah, it's probably going to be our toughest match of the year, I think.
What are their
definitely
PGA
toughest
numbers?
so far?
Well, undefeated. So.
Oh, Corey, don't get me started.
You've been seeing them in your sleep?
I can rattle them off right now. I don't write down the other team's PDGA numbers. I'm not that psychotic. Okay?
You just have them all bookmarked in a bookmark folder in your bookmark bar?
That's a lot of bookmarks.
I will not confirm or deny that. But yeah, no, this is probably going to be our toughest match, especially on the road. They have a lot of good players. They confirmed that we're playing all whites both rounds, so it's a fun course. It's not crazy hard, so we have a good team. We should be able to put up a good fight.
Nice. I mean, Pharaohs, you got there's plenty of team names. The Scarabs.
Oh yeah, you would think with Pyramids, you'd think that'd be easy.
Sphinx.
No,
I mean, mid is kind of short for pyramid.
Yeah, but that's kind of lazy, no?
It's kind of mid, yeah.
Yeah, it's,
The other Pyramid team is named the Bammers, right, Alex?
Correct. We just played them a couple months ago. So I don't know where exactly they're coming up with their names, but it feels like they could have done a little better.
Yeah, not from the course.
Yeah, that one's a transplant name. They weren't always at Pyramids. They were like the Brooklyn Bammers before.
Well,
See, now Brooklyn Bammers, that sounds kind of badass.
Right?
Where's Brooklyn?
Connecticut, I think.
Okay.
Oh, different Brooklyn.
Not as cool, yeah.
Not as cool.
Yeah, what's their home course in Brooklyn? They play.
Yeah, it's a rooftop course.
Yeah. All right. So that's December 6th. December 13th, we mentioned earlier, New York Team Challenge. Joralemon, Saratoga, Burbine, and Wilcox will be busy. The next week, 12/20, is New York Team Challenges at Greenville. Jason mentioned before the December monthly is to be determined. Is there a course that hasn't been hit in a while? Does anybody know offhand?
Tons.
Am I crazy? Was December Jenkinsville like the past couple of years with the disc swap?
Yeah, so. It was.
Okay.
That was with the new nines both times.
Well, I've always enjoyed that, so.
You can run it there.
Yeah, we'll see.
I'll send you the spreadsheet. Makes it easy.
We mentioned earlier the January monthly, Thursday, January 1st at the first tracks at Joralemon Park. Perfect time for the reminder for December. Sweep, shovel, tee pads with snow on them. If you're unable to, play from the side. And if DisCap's still looking for a volunteer to run December monthly, please reach out if interested. Something else I saw that maybe somebody has some insight in. I saw Mike posted, just a reminder that we're still running the raffle to support DisCap at the ADK Expo. We're 20% of the way to our goal, but only a few people buying tickets help us to get to our goal. Does anybody know what the ADK Expo is?
It's a health and fitness expo that's in Saratoga every year. A long time ago, probably like 2017, Tim DeFranco rented a booth and set up a basket there, and a bunch of us kind of volunteered to fill in the time for I think it's Saturday and Sunday, maybe Friday too. Just kind of standing around and talking about disc golf and telling people what it is. And because there was a basket there, you can kind of hear it all over the convention center. It's always been a really big hit. A lot of people really liked it. He's just keeping that going.
What are they raffling?
MVP donated a few things. I think I saw one of their rangefinders, a practice basket, something else too that I don't remember.
I assume you can go to like the DisCap website
There's like a link in that
post.
I believe so. I followed a link earlier today. Maybe it was just a post that Mike had put up, but there's a link somewhere around there.
Yeah, there's a post on DisCap. Mike posts on DisCap that has the link for the raffle. Somezeffy.com.
Okay, cool.
Every ticket gets a chance to win one of 3 items: MVP rangefinder, a disc station 3, whatever that is. Maybe a disc holder. Alex, MVP guy, you don't know what a disc station is?
Yeah, it's like shelves
Okay.
if it's a station.
And an MVP Black Hole Pro and Transit.
That's a practice basket and a little case for carrying around the practice basket.
Yeah, each ticket's $5, 3 for $14, 5 for $22.
Jackson Dart just got lit the fuck up. I'm sorry. I had to.
I need him to not score like 30
I'm
points.
watching too.
He wanted that first down. I get it. But man, you got to be. But I hope I waited till you guys were done with that.
I didn't have anything to add.
Okay, cool. All right. So our big event for the week, we had DisCap presents a Turkey Throwdown 16 CEP charity not rated. Tim, Randy, and Erich played. Erich, what's the format for this event? It's doubles, I get, but like, what's the course layout?
I actually was surprised. I thought that the pro field or the MPO field was going to be playing blues on both rounds. So I was actually happily surprised to find out that it was whites the first round, best score. So you're playing individually off your own discs. And then second round is best shot, doubles, and that we played from the blues. And so I thought that was a great way of like a score separation for the second round.
So just to clarify, for the first one, Erich, just hypothetically, me and you are partners and we play hole 1. You play it on your own. I play it on my own. You get a 3. I get a 4. We take your 3.
Exactly.
Okay.
So yes, best score, doubles, yes. So we will play individually. I mean, and trust me, there's shots where sometimes you just concede because it's can't be worse than the other time, but other times maybe don't do that. Always play out is the lesson. But yeah, it's just best score, thankfully. And then for best shot, I think everybody knows the format for best shot tubs.
Yeah. So as far as that first round, what do people think of that?
I think it's a nice twist. It's this way for this tournament and then also for Ice Ball, right?
I used to do it for Stony Kill Scramble, but when online scoring was just starting out, it made that complicated, trying to figure out how exactly to enter your scores and how everything would connect. So I just ended up scrapping it. But I always thought it was an interesting little combination of things to do.
Yeah, I like it. Porcupine Springs does it, and it's just a fun way of shaking things up. It's shocking how much you can rely on your partner when you need them.
It's good for CPS because you're playing the white layout. So like
Exactly.
The average hole is whatever it is, 180 feet or 200 feet.
People would be scoring way too high if it was best best shot.
Yeah.
I dig it. It's as close as you can get to double basket without doing double basket, I would imagine. Double basket, you're really leaning on your partner. With this, you're kind of leaning on your partner if you have a bad hole, but one of the two of you should get a par. You were going to play in that, weren't you, Jason?
Yep, I was going to, but then unfortunately both Jess and I couldn't play. So she dumped me for Megan Mercer.
Oh, okay.
And our team name was the Lasasso Family Sweatshop, so that team went away.
Well, Jaimen had pointed out that they had the team names. The team names are gone now already on the official results. They were there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, even earlier today, I think they were there, but they're not there now.
Gotcha. It must be a once you submit the results kind of thing.
That's a good point, because it does say event complete for status, so that's a bummer. Well, but fortunately, I did screenshot a bunch of them. I don't know if I got every team, because, teams drop and add at the last minute. I think I did it like Thursday or Friday.
Those late minute ad names are never any good anyways.
So we'll go through and see what our favorite team names were. RPA, the gold division, that's the mixed division, Randy?
Yep.
One of the teams must have been a late addition. Looks like Michael Thomas and Amber Stout. Do you know what their team name was?
It was the Jive Turkeys, I believe.
Okay. They should not have waited so long to sign up then, because that's a pretty good team name.
It is. They were each signed up with different partners, and then because of the snow, someone couldn't make it, so they like reorganized, yeah.
All right. Corey, what do you think Kathleen Bemis and Randy Bemis's team name was?
I'm going to say, easy, Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Nailed it.
Oh, it's my favorite team name. Be missing them putts.
Oh, yeah. That was going to be my second guess, but I thought that was already overused.
So MA3, did you say that team name was overused?
Yeah, that's what I did. I thought maybe there's no way it could be that again. No.
Like I said, I don't know if some of these people dropped or if they changed names or whatever, but let's take a look at the MA3 team names. We got Nate and Patrick Cogan, the Accidental Arborists. I assume because they hit trees a lot.
Good name.
Kevin Cronky and Nick Salvano, the Flying Squirrels. A personal favorite, because it's presidential, Jonathan Van Nostrand and Tyler Oliver. John Tyler, one of the early presidents.
I like that.
Yeah, JQ and Kyle Walsh were the Wishboners. Eric Struna and Joey Harrington, A1 Steak Sauce. Where's that come from, Eric?
I didn't pick it.
It sounds like you were super happy with
Just
it.
move past it.
That's fair. Eamon Foster and Jim Burns, the Disgusting Habits with Turkeys. Dominic Fiducia and Paul Fiducia, the Heiser Advisors.
Okay.
Dean Ronaldo and Rachel Radiker, Less Stable. Carletta and Jeff Darling, Oh My Darling. Brian Knapp and Jim Seymour, Aceless Chaps. That's a good one. I like that.
That's a really good one.
Brandon and Kenji Klein, Team Klein Mo.
I actually like that. I like that. I like that.
Jason would definitely vote for that for top team. Max Schutzman, and Blake Alois. Their team name is Blake and Max.
Mid. That's F tier.
Yeah. Then we got... I'm already laughing. I haven't even read it yet. Olson Peterson and Rad Todd Lundberg Martin. I'm assuming Todd Martin. The Flaming Turkey Squirts. And Aaron and Jackson Holtby, Angry Birds. I got to go with Flaming Turkey Squirts from the MA3 division.
I don't think the Aceless Chaps actually played, so I don't think they count.
What?
I think I remember Jeff saying that they were still waiting for them to show up, and I don't know if they showed up or not.
I want to be honest, there's too many good names in that one. I'm not used to that when we do these.
Brian Knapp and Jim Seymour. Let's see. No, they played.
Oh, they did?
Yep.
Well, then they showed up literally as they were probably calling cards in, because at like 8:40 they were not there. Good for them.
FA1, we got Amber Stout and Jacqueline Kirkpatrick. Thighs Before Pies. That's a good one.
It's really good.
Jessica Lasasso and Megan Mercier, TBD. I guess when I stole this, they didn't have a team name yet. The MA1 division, Ryan and Todd Lorenk. Isn't it Lawrence?
Yes.
Okay. I've been saying Laurent because somebody else had said it and it threw me. Ryan and Todd Lawrence, R&D. I mean, there might be a reason for that. Josh Lee and Terry Hudson, Blazed and Infused.
I like that.
Yep.
Yeah, big ups on that one.
Jacob and Peter Cornish, Cornish Hens. I mean, it's right there. You got,
Anytime I see Mr. Cornish, I can't help but call him Cornish Game Hen.
Which Cornish? Any of them?
Particularly the Peter one, but...
Okay. We got Greg Kurtz and Lenny Rebune, the Fuck Sticks.
Wow.
Kind of right in your face.
I didn't wash my hands.
FL Man, I assume that's Jeremy Forehand, Florida Man Million, and Tyler Gannon, the Cannon. LMB, any reasoning? Anybody know?
No.
Nope.
David Moore and Earl Steenberg, Durrell. I think we've mentioned that in the past where they got
Classic
that from.
name.
That's a classic. Yep.
Yeah. Dave Swain and Rob Immel, Obi Wananomi.
What is called OB?
OB, the letters OB, wanna know me, like Obi-Wan Kenobi, but OB wants to know me, wanna know me. Dan Gibbons and Troy Vasari, AFC Beast.
Boo.
Go Sports.
Logan Akins and Cody Canine, the Puttheads. Chris and James Black, always bet on black. I mean...
That's fun.
Yeah.
Divisive.
You know what, though? Passenger 57 was a long time ago, so, you gotta update them. Brian Monahan and Tim Goyette.
Any guesses?
Camel Case Corey.
Never heard of him.
Camel Case Corey.
Had the hoodies out and everything.
Oh, boys were showing out.
Yeah, we showed up.
Heck yeah. Andrew Thomas and Dominic Favada, the Crocs. Cody Miller and Andrew Chamberlain, Gandalf's Eagles. And Adam and Jeff Nelson, full Nelson. See, I'm old. I would have gone like full Charles Nelson Riley or something. But all right. And then our pro division, we got Kyle Hirsch and Tucker Kozlowski. I'm sorry, no. I don't know where they got that from.
Banger name.
Jacques Pierre and Mike Thomas, Jive Ass Turkeys. David Hudson and Michael Wiest. Helen Keller and Mitch Romney. Peter Hodge and Anthony Bahansky, there's a lot of goats here. And Adam and Crystal, oh my gourd, we're basted. That's definitely the winner of the pro, I think. Maybe, I'm sorry, no. That'd be biased if I said that. What's everybody's favorite? Anybody have a favorite or a couple favorites?
I mean, biased.
I'm sorry, no is good. Yeah. I'm sorry, no is good.
But it's almost catering to you, and I kind of like it.
I mean, but I think Flaming Turkey Squirts had the best reaction.
That one got the best reaction.
That's the best one.
That one got the best reaction for sure.
I mean, if we're going by nose snorts or rapid exhales, I did find Wishboners kind of funny too. I don't know how that's Thanksgiving. Oh, Wishbones, yeah. Right, okay. I knew there was...
Jesus. John Tyler, of course, Accidental Arborists. I dig that, but that could be any time. Team McCline Mo.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Thighs Before Pies.
Oh, I do like that one.
Technically doesn't count because Amber dropped and played with Miguel.
Bro's got a vendetta against
I still like it.
No, I love Amber. We're great. I'm just saying.
You are right, though. Disqualified.
Blazed and Infused.
Yeah, Blazed and Infused. That was a good one.
That's top tier for sure.
Josh Lee's the one who ate like 3 eggs before the round started. So that's probably where that came.
Obi Wanna Know Me. That's another good one. Yeah, I give this event a pretty good score for.
I'd
team
put
names.
an A tier for names. Yeah.
Yeah.
Collectively.
DisCap presents a Turkey Throwdown 16, Schenectady, New York. Jeff Wojciechowski, tournament director, 66 players. Randy, how'd it go in the mixed division?
It went pretty good. The first round, Cat just absolutely carried me. My tee shots were funky. It was a lot of teeing off next to the tee pads because the snow just hit at the perfect time where there wasn't a real chance to clean them off and like no sun had touched them yet. So the tee pads were pretty much unusable except for a few holes. So I don't know. I couldn't get my tee shots together, like something with the footing or something. And we shot 8 down in the first round. And I literally think we used like 3 of my drives to get birdies, and all those other birdies were Cat. So definitely appreciate her a lot in that first round. And I think that's a fun aspect of the format, especially playing mixed. Like that first round is a great chance to even the playing field for everybody. We finished that round 2 strokes from Amber and Mike. It was tight the whole time. I think it just took us a little bit longer to warm up. Being back 2 strokes wasn't that big deal, especially going into a round from the longer layout. I knew I had a little bit of advantage going into that. After lunch, which we got Gershon's. If you haven't gone there, it's right down the street from the course. Phenomenal deli.
When it came to lunch, there was not anything like scheduled. It was kind of like fend for yourself.
Yeah, just fend for yourself. There's a lot just within like a 5-minute or less drive from the course. So I prefer that, at least for Schenectady, so I can go get something good and something I don't get that often.
What kind of place was that you went to?
Gershon's. It's just like a classic Jewish deli. Got a Reuben.
With a schmear?
No.
No? Why would you get a schmear on a Reuben?
No, that would be crazy.
All right. So, I'm sorry, round 2?
Yeah, round 2, the wind picked up a little. The tee pads were nicer, though. We started off our round with a birdie, and they bogeyed. So we were tied up just off the very first hole we played, which felt pretty good. And then we went on to bogey hole 1 after a pretty good tee shot. It was very windy on that hole when we played it. And, our layups both went long just from the wind taking them. And then it was a tough putt. So, bogeying that. And then I think they took the next hole on us. So we were back to down by 2 after the first 3 or 4 holes. So I was definitely a little worried, thinking the wind was kind of equalizing the small distance advantage I had. But then we just played super clean. Cat made some great putts. I actually managed to make a few really good putts. And yeah, after that bogey on hole 1, we played perfectly clean. We got some birdies, and we ended up having a comfortable lead. I think near the end, when they were thinking they had the birdie, they ended up taking a couple bogeys, maybe trying to be a little heroic. But it was really fun playing with them all day. It's a good time.
When Jeff posted, I watched for a bit, and it was pretty tight for a while there in that second round.
Yep.
What was that, Saturday, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was watching Michigan, Ohio State. So, because that game was kind of, it wasn't a blowout, but it wasn't that interesting. But all right. Over in the MA3 division, A1 steak sauce, Eric Struna, how'd that go?
Yeah, the division everyone wants to hear about.
Kevin Kroenke does.
Hey, we need representation on even all tiers of players, right? Especially the baggers like myself. So yeah, me and Joey Harrington went out. I was actually just a substitute for JJ Knapp. but happy to be there. Yeah, the first round was really weird. Like Randy said, this was kind of like a really big kickstart into winter golf.
Had you played the Turkey Throwdown before?
I'm sure I did 1 year. Yeah, I definitely have played Turkey Throwdown, I think at least 1 year. I've played a lot of winter golf, but this it just kind of came out of nowhere. And next thing you know, you're bundled up, you got gloves on, and playing in thicker clothes always throws you off. And like you said, ice on the tee pads, you're throwing off the side where it's a little uneven. We played with Eamon Foster and Jim Burns wearing full Santa outfit, which was awesome. We just played pretty clean. We got some birdies. We were not scoring on the holes you really needed to on the short course. Just cold and just not converting, but shooting pretty well. We got bogeys on, I think, the easiest holes there. 8 short, which is wild because we both landed in bounds. And then 17 short, we got a bogey on. So other than that, subpar golf, but just warming up, just charging up. So we were in tied for 10th at that point. And so, yeah, going to the second round, knowing that that's going to be kind of the score separation in MA3 field, especially with the distance. We went out there and finally got to open up. It warmed up a bit. A lot of the tee pads were a lot drier. So we got to really go out. And for lunch, brown bagging.
What'd you have?
We went and got pizza, actually, and sat with Kenji Klein and had a nice little lunch.
So you didn't brown bag?
Well, it came in a brown bag.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
I didn't want to get too detailed.
Mm-hmm.
Into round 2, I was excited, actually. Just, it's warming up. I'm a little more loosened up, and I'm ready to really play, getting a little more comfortable. Those first putts in the cold, I don't think I'm sure anybody on here was probably not, smashing them right out the gate. Or maybe I'm wrong. Corey might be.
Nah, man, you got to zone those in. Yeah, it takes a couple.
Yeah, no, round 2, we shot even, which is awesome for us for on longs. I got a birdie on hole 10 with a 150-foot throw-in with my hex. I think we were the only people to birdie hole 10 and MA3, which that was really cool.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, we ended up finishing in 8th, right in the middle of the field where we belong. And I'm happy with that. Just fine.
You mentioned in round 1 you played with Eamon Foster and Jim Burns. They were disgusting habits with turkeys. Who'd you play with in round 2?
We played with Jonathan Van Nostrand.
And Tyler Oliver. John Tyler.
Neither of them have PDGA numbers, but they are CPS locusts. And I did feel bad because...
Did you say locust? Like a poisonous animal?
Move past it.
Okay.
He said what he said.
All right, okay. I always want to clarify.
Move past it.
Okay.
It's a disc.
Is locust a disc? But yeah, the one was a local. The other guy seemed to be a little bit newer, and they were just, out there. The wind definitely played a big factor. But yeah, they were playing well in the first round, and then they shot a +7 in the second. I think that really took the sails out of them because, getting to park a few big holes was really nice. And sorry to say it, but we shut them down.
Nice.
Eric, you were the only team to get a birdie on hole 10 of the whole tournament.
In the whole tournament?
In the whole tournament. It's really good.
Shit.
I was going to say, when you said that, I'm like, I bet you're the only one.
That's pretty clutch, actually.
And he didn't even have to look that up. He just knows it.
Yeah, I went back to my photographic memory of the hole and knew what everyone threw.
So for MA3, it looks like Jake Hugh and Kyle Walsh.
Sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
Jake Huey, he made a point. He's a listener, and he made a point of us. It is Huey, like Huey in the what is the band?
Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so it's right. Jake Huey from now on. Sorry, Jake.
No, I like that kind of thing. I don't always remember, so you might have to remind me. But...
Well, I'm the one who said it wrong the first time. So,
but Jake Huey and Kyle Walsh, they were the Wishboners. They came in 3rd place, shot a -8. Kenji and Brandon came in 2nd, shot a -9. That was Team Klein Mo. And your winners at -10, Blake Alois and Max Schultzman, Team Blake and Max. Or was it Max and Blake? Blake and Max, yes. So moving over to MA1, we had 1 half of Camel Case Corey. How'd that go, Tim?
It was a good round. Like everybody said, the tee pads kind of sucked in the morning. It was cold. And Brian and I, playing whites, it was fine. I mean, we didn't play great. We kind of came out of there feeling pretty bad, actually, with an 8 down. We took 2 bogeys that were really stupid bogeys. But we found ourselves, I think, tied for 5th. We got to play with Andrew Chamberlain and Cody Miller. Sorry, we were on a 6-some. I forgot about this. We played with Andrew Chamberlain, Cody Miller, and then we played with Adam Nelson and Jeff Nelson. So I said at the beginning when I was talking to Brian, I'm like, it'd be kind of fun to play with somebody somebody we haven't ever played with before. I mean, I played with Adam on like Dubs cards, but never like in a tournament setting. And then, Adam Nelson, who you don't normally get to play with when you're playing MA2 or MA1, was on the card. So that was fun.
That was Team Full Nelson and Gandalf's Eagles.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, playing with Adam's awesome. It's always a good time. He's just high spirits all the time. And I think his dad said, who's Jeff Nelson, said 3 to 4 words the entire round. And then Andrew's always a good time playing with him. And I actually went to high school with Cody Miller, and he did not remember that. So that kind of hurt my feelings a little bit, but I got over it pretty quick.
Did he ever stuff you in a locker?
No, we were acquaintances, but I said, "Oh, you graduated in Scotia, right?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "03." And he's like, "No, I think it was 05." I was like, "All right, cool." And then I left it at that. And we did graduate together in 03. So I don't know where that came from.
So you couldn't fit in the locker. That was the point.
That's what I
That's
was gonna
actually
say.
true, too.
I was going to say.
I could not get into a locker. That's true. Fair point.
Probably really get into the doorways.
Oh, yeah. True. Thanks for the tall joke. So for lunch, I went to Gershon's as well, because that's what you do when you're playing in Schenectady. It was good. Quick little lunch, and then we played the round 2. Brian and I have not had a very good round recently playing together, like team challenge wise. We haven't had a good doubles match where we felt good about it. And even round 1 being 8 down, we didn't feel really great about it because we thought that we left a lot out there. But in round 2, we definitely felt good about our round. We played really, really well. We still had 2 bogeys that were kind of dumb. They weren't like, we should have gotten pars on those, but we took 2 dumb bogeys, but we still played really well, and we shot the hot round for MA1, which tied us for 3rd, which that is our first doubles tournament in MA1, and it felt pretty awesome. But no one really cares about the score. I want to tell a funny story what happened. Well,
let me just point out before you tell I want to hear your story, but same as Randy. I'm sorry, Eric. I didn't see you. You weren't in the leaderboard at that point.
I didn't. We didn't need to mention it.
I did check. You guys were at least tied for first at some point during round 2.
Yeah, we were. We looked at that at one point. We were both kind of shocked because this is our first MA1 tournament that we played together. We've done a few MA2s, and last year we did MA3, and then we got yelled at for winning MA3 at the Ice Bowl 2 years in a row. So this was our first one at MA1, and we were thinking like hopefully pushing for top 5. And then at one point we were leading, and it felt really good. It was one of those things where like, okay, we're playing really good right now.
And you guys are only separated by 2 rating points.
I know.
That's
kind of
crazy.
Funny.
Who's going to get to 900 first? Have you ever been 900?
I have never been 900, and he's never been 900 either. But I would say he will. He's definitely the better player than I am.
You got him by 2, so...
True, but I think he will. He's the better player than I am, so I could see him getting 900 before I do. And he's way more handsome than I am, so that should get him a few more points there too. So,
and I mean, Adam Nelson's playing with his dad, but he's still 941, and you guys tied them for 3rd.
Yeah,
so
no, that's true.
I'm sorry. You said you had a story?
Oh, I have a funny story. So round 2, this is a Thanksgiving story so round 2, we're on our 3rd hole, and I go to throw a shot, and I feel my pants break. And I thought at first, I'm like, oh, they were just because I have snap pants sometimes. I thought the snap just came in. I'm like, oh boy, I need to think about this.
You had the flaming turkey squirts.
I could have been called on a courtesy violation because my pants just about fell down after I threw the shot. I turned to Brian and I go, I just broke my pants. And he's like, do you have a belt on? I go, no, don't have a belt. So I'm like sitting there trying to figure out what to do. And he's like, here, take my belt while we figure this out. So he gives me my belt. It don't fit. It's nowhere near close enough to be able to get around my large body. So that was on hole 14 when that happened. So we play hole 15 and we're on the green. And I'm just like, I keep having to like pull his belt up because it just keeps coming undone. And he's like, oh, I wish we had something that we could jerry rig your pants together. And I go, oh, wait, I do have something. So I go into my cart, and the little bag that Kat Bemis made for Mind Kill has a safety pin in it. So I start digging through my cart. I find that, and Kat Bemis saved my round with her safety pin.
Nice.
Yep. And I'm not going to lie. I played some of the best golf I played in a long time with a safety pin for my pants.
So when you say the pants, it was just the button.
They were not staying up, Pat.
I got you.
Yeah. It was an embarrassing moment where I sat there going, I should ring a belt from now on, and maybe I should lose a little weight. But yeah, that was a fun round.
And that is reason 527 that Randy is thankful for Cat Bemis.
Exactly.
I'm thankful for Cat Bemis today.
So, like I said before, you guys tied with Adam and Jeff Nelson -14. Second place -15, Logan Akins and Cody Canine. And your winners at -16, Dan Gibbons, who I always think of ZZ Top. Isn't there a Billy Gibbons, I think, is ZZ Top. Evan would know, and Troy Vasari are your winners. That was AFC Beast.
He's a Dolphins fan. It's just like, why bother?
Well, this year it should be AFC Least, no?
Yeah.
All right. I just realized now we don't have anybody from Pro, but Pro Division, Christopher and Adam Dahl came in fourth place, shot a -18. Dave Hudson and Michael Wiest shot a -19 for third place. Little AB, Anthony Bahansky, and Peter Hodge came in second place at -24. And your winners, -27. It looked like it was tied for a while there, no? Does anybody know?
I wasn't watching.
I think they were close up until, like 5 or 6 holes left.
Yeah, I think they went on a huge run at the end.
Yeah, they ended up shooting a -27, winning by 3. 2024 Hudson Valley Disc Golf Podcast Player of the Year, Tucker Kozlowski, and 2023 co-Hudson Valley Disc Golf Podcast Player of the Year, Kyle Hirsch. The Reaper shot a -27. And their team name, I'm sorry, no.
I talked to Tucker, and he would very much like for you to insert his AI voice here now.
Where's it at?
I don't know. That's your job.
Oh, that's my job.
He must have made a Facebook post. They birdied 13 through 18.
That's disgusting.
Really good.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, that's pretty much how they won it right there.
And they still only won it by 3.
Yeah.
It's not like Anthony and Peter slacked off too much.
Anthony and Peter got 2 through 7, which that's more of the birdie holes, but
yeah,
13, 14, 15, those are real.
Wasn't 10 though, was it, Eric?
Was not.
All right. So that's the DisCap Presents Turkey Throwdown 16. Last week we were talking about the events for Player of the Year, and we narrowed it down to 12 events. I got a message this week. I'm not going to tell you who sent it. You guys can take a guess. It says, hey, Pat, I made an Excel spreadsheet to count who the Hudson Valley Disc Golf Podcast Player of the Year is based on players beat. Unfortunately, it way overrepresents the people who did well at the most attended events. I also added in a weighing system that equally weighs the tournaments. On top of that, you can double or triple the weight of higher tiered tournaments or do whatever weight you want. Let me know what you want to do. First of all, does anybody know who they think that is?
Justin Mucelli.
Oh, damn it.
Well, I guess EMP, but maybe he's more of a nerd.
I think Brian does the best ratings DisCap people, right? Brian Bickersmith.
Yeah, I remember him doing that. Yeah.
That would have been my guess.
That was definitely Justin. I asked if you wanted to come on to talk about it and figure out some stuff, but of course he has bridge on Mondays, so he could not.
Someone's got to feed the ladies their Jell-O.
Exactly. He did say he could put everything in a nice spreadsheet that's readable. Whatever scoring system you guys can come up with, I can try my best to implement. So what I did was I went through those 12 events and determined, which ones are A tiers, which are B, which are C, and then how many pros did they have? And also we talked about it, but we kind of glossed over it, whether or not the DisCap flexes should have any weight in the procedure.
I don't know, not really. Unless it was the entire series as one event, the culmination of all of them.
As somebody whose only a career win is from a flex, I don't think it should count if it's a single round.
Well, I thought them as a whole, but that might be a little too complex.
Yeah, it makes things real interesting because then you've got people who only played 1, and then you've got people who played all 5, and how does that end up, coordinating?
That's a good point. It was at least worth mentioning.
But it does add opportunities for people. Yeah, it's not a bad not a bad thought.
So we have 12 events. 3 of them are A tiers, 4 B tiers, and 5 C tiers. In the A tiers, we had Mindkill had 34 pros, Warwick had 63, and Wilcox Wow had 28. In the B tiers, Fools Fest had 73 pros, Mighty Gaw 22, Jammer had 26, and Bat and Kill had 18. In the C tiers, Kisco had 11 pros, Scramble had 9, Battle of Saratoga 14, Long Island Open 7, and Cedar Beach had 6. I don't know what any of that does, but I did look it up. What it tells me is that C tiers don't get as many pros, but I don't know how that's going to help us. So are we concerned with it being off balance? With Warwick has 63 pros and Fools Fest was 73.
It's definitely going to weight things, but we're trying to decide who the best player of the year was in the Hudson Valley. Isn't that who they beat? Wouldn't that make them the best player?
Mm-hmm. I totally agree. Do you think that A, B, or C tier should have different weighings? An A tier be worth more?
Not necessarily. Yeah, I mean, the 3 A tiers are weighting themselves because they're really only pros, or they're largely pros.
And if we were changing the system up like before where it was just podium finishes, I mean, local players podiuming in A tiers that pull in high rated people from outside, it could be a different talking point. But if we were doing it based off of some other like how many people they beat or etc., then maybe it comes out in the wash anyways because there's more people at those bigger events than playing a C tier that's only got 15 pros.
Yeah, from the sounds of it, just from what you're saying, Pat, it sounds like the C tiers have less pros than the B tiers, and the B tiers have less pros than the A tiers.
Well, the only outlier is the Fool's Fest. The Fool's Fest has 73, and that's a B tier. It's got the most.
Yeah.
Yeah, 34, 63, and 28 are the A tiers. 73, 22, 26, and 18 are the B tiers. The winner of that's going to get 73 points. Who is that? Wyatt Mahoney.
Yeah, I didn't consider the fact that like all of the players of the year have always been local.
And Warwick had 63. That was number 2. That was Jesse Longenecker. And Wyatt Mahoney came in 7th, so he's going to end up with that 73 points plus another 50-something. Not trying to keep it out of his hands either. I'm just, I don't know.
He's won enough stuff. He doesn't need any more trophies. Wyatt's doing just fine.
We got to the end of the year. It was a topic I thought would be interesting to discuss. You got any thoughts, Jason?
Yeah. So I guess my opinion is we all know like who the best players in the region are, and we could come up with any different metric to like figure out who the best in the Hudson Valley is. In the past, where you did the podium for first, second, and third for like the local events, I kind of like skewed it towards locals and made it so that one of the top local players got it. So I kind of like keeping that format.
All right.
I'll admit that it's not the best formula. It's not like determining who the best player is, but it is determining a player who's really good in the local events.
And that's played multiple events.
Yeah.
This way, you could theoretically win one event. He's already at 100 and something points with 2 events in. So I could see that. It puts the benefit on playing multiple events. We could also do something similar where it's like the top 10 get points. It would actually devalue a lot of the C tiers because it looks like 3 of them don't even have 10 players. But if you do the top 10 points to 1, it's kind of similar.
Yeah, make it more shifted towards like participation then.
Yeah, that way, if you finished in the top 10, you can get a point. And winning one event, the most you're going to get is 10 points. So,
or almost like if you did if you want to do top 10, if it was more like tiered, like 7th through 10th place got a point, 4th through 6th got 2 points, 2nd and 3rd got 3 points, and 1st place got like 5 points. If you're trying to award more points to a broader range of people than just top 3, but also obviously make 1st place or podium worth more.
Yeah, you could do like top 5, like in between. But yeah, when you're like the old algorithm that you use, I honestly had no idea who was going to win it each year. I thought that was kind of fun.
All right. Any other thoughts on that?
I'm the only one with a hot take. Okay.
I think the one thing too about that's kind of fun is the way we've done it in the past, or you've done it in the past, is it's always usually someone that listens. So like a Wyatt Mahoney, you never know, but I don't know if he's listening, whereas, Tucker and Kyle and Albert they've listened, they know. So every time you call their name out and give them that title, it means something to them.
Yeah, it does seem like as much as you want to reach out and make that available, the more localized it is, the more fun it becomes because they're listening, they're around. It's people you know.
Yeah. The variations, we're looking at 6 pros to 73 pros in 12 different events. Excuse me. So there's a huge separation.
Which one had 6?
Cedar Beach.
So do you think about replacing that with one of our iffy ones that had a higher MPO field?
I mean, I'm not opposed to it, but I'd want to wait until once we determine what we actually want to do.
Just a thought.
Not a bad thought.
Yeah.
If you have an event like with just you said Cedar Beach has 6 pros, so that one's really just not going to affect or influence who wins unless like somebody that's playing other,
Well, there's also Long Island Open.
But if somebody won both of those, could they win Hudson Valley Player of the Year?
Well, in the past, they would probably, because you're looking at if they won both of those, that's 6 points. They probably would have had to play another event, maybe finish in the top 3 at Kisco or something like that.
Gotcha, yeah.
Most people, at least from my recollection, maybe you finished 1st, 2nd, and 3rd in 3 different events, or you won 2. But usually to win, you had to win or place in 3.
So maybe like a minimum field size for events that qualify, like a minimum 10 or 12 pros.
Well, if we did 10 pros, that would eliminate 3 of our C tiers.
Which ones?
That would be Stony Kill had 9, Long Island had 7, and Cedar had 6.
Maybe that rule paired with a at least one event per region kind of thing.
Yeah,
that's a good idea.
So Long Island would still make it just to have that in the region.
Yeah, I feel like those guys definitely deserve to be represented in there, even though, not a lot of people can make it to that tournament based on timing.
Yeah. So what do we think? Top 5, top 10?
I think top 10 because we have those larger A tiers. Because that gives more opportunity for points, just in my mind. Because you're just taking top 3. Like you said, you're kind of getting those like regional players, not necessarily, I don't know about local players.
But if you do like top 10, then the touring pros, they'll say like the Northeast touring pros, they're more likely to be in all those A tiers. Whereas if you have the top 3, we're not going to have any like DisCap people in Warwick or any of the big ones.
I see what you're saying.
They're going to be in a lot more of the other ones.
Yeah, that's true. But then that kind of eliminates the A tiers, right? Like, is it worth?
Yeah, it does. We're kind of like trying to weigh apples and oranges.
Yeah, right. Where I'm thinking like if Jaimen's got a top 10 in an A tier, he'll get a point for it. That's what I was thinking with the top 10, but I don't know if that really, like to your point, I don't know if it makes a difference or not.
Yeah, like if you win Stony Kill and you got a top 10 in Mine Kill, you're getting a few extra points. I see what you're saying there. It does, in a way, give the local player a little more, because they're the ones that are likely to play the more of those events.
Because even if like Jesse Longnecker gets 10 points for winning Warwick,
that's all he might get.
Right. He might only end up with 10, where, if Jaimen wins something, he gets 10 points for that, and then also got 1 point for finishing in the top 10. He's got 11 points now, and now he's ahead of. Yeah. That's just the way I was looking at it.
That's kind of what I was thinking, too.
Yeah, I'd be curious to see how the math works out. I'm just, because I don't really know, but I'm thinking there's like some pretty good New England pros that probably played in all those A tiers and probably did pretty well.
That's true, too. Wyatt may have 30-something points.
Yeah, Wyatt. I mean, Kyle Moriarty.
Yeah.
Is that Miles?
Hess. What was his name? Lucas.
Lucas Oberholzer.
Hess. Yeah, he's getting 10 points.
He won Mine Kill, and then he also did well at Warwick.
He came in tied for third at Warwick.
Right.
So I almost say let them have Mine Kill and Warwick. They'll be weighted the same as a jammer and whatever other event we do, and then so whoever won the jammer gets the same as winning Mine Kill.
I just don't want to get into a situation where I'm trying it with 5 people. I didn't like that winner. Let me try it with 10 people. See who won.
Why don't we pick who we want to win and just back into it? Use that spreadsheet, and
we could use the math to help us maybe point us in a certain direction. But I think at the end of the day, I think who we would all agree is the Hudson Valley Disc Golf Podcast Player of the Year.
I honestly thought that's what it was when I first heard about it. I was like, it's like who's been out there, who's been playing, who's kind of has been top tier dog, I guess. But
I would almost say let the math select a pool of potential candidates that then we kind of
I like that.
I like
vote
that idea
on.
too.
Oh, voting? Oh, I like it.
At the end of the day, no one knows what the hell happens with those American Idol votes. People are sending those things in, calling. They're like, oh, you can call 5 times a day, which first of all sounds like bullshit, because how do you get 5 votes a day if that's even valid? But some producer somewhere is picking somebody.
If you watched that entire episode, at the very end, it does say that, without saying it, they say they can manipulate the votes.
Yeah.
I do love Corey just coming in with a random American Idol rant.
I know. I don't know what the new show is. America's Got Talent. Is
another thing.
Well, we could just say, everybody pick a player, and then we'll have a debate one day. You tell me why you think they'll win, and I'll tell you why I think my guy will.
We all know who Corey's picking right now.
That would get a lot of
myself, because I'm the shit.
Yeah, you're picking yourself, right? Exactly. Get on your pedestal and preach to everybody why you should be Player of the Year.
So, I mean, what if we had a pool, and then if we narrow it down, and then we just went based on head to head out of the events that we picked, and see who won head to head out of all of them the most?
I would say Pat loves that idea if Justin's coming up with a spreadsheet to do it.
You just have a list of, let's say we narrow it down to 7 candidates. So that would be your rows, right, or your columns, and then the other one would just be the events and their score, and you can just do a spreadsheet to see okay, how many times did Corey beat Kyle, or did Tucker beat Ethan, or something like that.
Now we're getting into college football. Who's getting into the playoffs now? Seriously, though, based on what you're saying, though, Jason, I'll give you an example. I'm looking at the Fools Fest, and I see Ryan Nelson. He came in tied for 11th. Antonio Albert was tied for 19th. So, if those two were there, it'd be well, Ryan's got the advantage here. he beat him at Fool's Fest. It was 8 spots, but it was only 2 strokes, or you know what I mean? Like it could 3 strokes, but I could see the point. It's an interesting.
Yeah.
All right. We get our 7 people. We come up with the Hudson Valley Podcast Invitational. They have to show up at J Park and do Jaimen's challenge of a 200-foot. Then they do a 3-disc challenge against Corey. And by the end of it, we do all the points, and whoever comes out of there with either the highest or lowest score is the player of the year.
Yeah.
And Evan's there judging the music.
Yes, judging their music. Yep, all that is obviously counts as a tag match, and that's how we do it.
And going with Corey's theme, you have to have a really sad video that you submit, some sob story to sell your whole thing.
Yeah, you got to have
like American Idol. Yeah, okay.
You will be judged on your backstory.
All right. So it sounds to me like we're at the beginning of December. We're a long way from determining what's going on here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Other ideas just kind of mix in.
Did Corey bring up Dancing with the Stars? That's a different voting method where you get points from your performance as well as fan votes.
Oh, doing weighted vote?
Yeah, so like there is weight from how you performed, but then the fans get part of it. Some algorithm, I don't know exactly how it works.
Isn't that how the Upshot does their thing too for the players?
I have no idea.
Or maybe it's not the Upshot, maybe it's something other disc golf thing.
Well, isn't that how player of the year is? They have fan vote and press vote, and then they do the points that they scored during the season.
Oh, is it player of the year?
I think player of the year gets all 3 of those things.
Look at us trying to copy the PDGA.
I know.
There's no way we're doing that.
I'm trying to copy Dancing with the Stars, not the PDGA.
This is Dancing with the Stars algorithm. Yeah.
Now they have to dance in front of all of us, and we have to vote on what their score is.
Exactly.
Okay, just making sure.
I don't know what's going to be more difficult, narrowing this down or editing this episode.
It's all B content.
I don't know. It's a lot of stuff to think about. I don't think we're going to have a solution this evening. It doesn't sound like.
Might be a good time for me to jump off.
I was going to suggest the same. Did you have anything before you go?
No, I've done enough damage here. I can go.
All right. Sounds good.
All right. Good talking to y'all. I'll listen to this on Thursday.
Awesome. Thanks, Jason.
Later, Jason.
Bye.
Take it easy. Anybody got time for a quiz?
Yes, sir.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
We might get done with the quiz before 10 o'clock for once.
That would be crazy, Alex. So let's add a route. No, I'm kidding. Randy, you won your event, so you're going to be a captain. Tim, I think you were in the lead for a minute. I think you should be a captain as well. I don't know if you've been a captain, and if you had.
It's been a while.
We're on the second go around anyway. So let me grab my whiteboard, and we'll figure it out from there.
Question is it going to be me or Alex that's picked last?
Oh, Alex.
You dragged Alex.
I didn't know Pat was listening, actually.
I'm always listening.
He does record this, Erich.
That's true. Whoa, shit. Mind blown.
All right, so we got 2 teams. Randy, you were named first, so you're going to pick first. Who would you like?
I'm going to go Tim. No, wait. That doesn't work.
Oh, wow. I'm on 2 teams. This is exciting.
Plot twist.
You can't lose. Shoot.
I win.
Right.
Thanks, Randy. You know what? If I had to pick, I would pick you first, too. How's that? You like that?
That's really flattering.
Yeah.
I hate myself now. I'm going to go Erich. Whatever.
We won last week, so.
We did.
That is true.
Wild card, bitches.
Oh, Corey, did you listen to last week's episode?
I actually didn't know.
Oh, if nothing else, you should listen to Disc or No Disc because you were brilliant with your picks.
Mm-hmm.
It was perfect.
Oh, okay. I actually kind of forgot that I was even on. I was not good last week. I'm surprised I even made it as long as I did, but I will definitely listen to it.
You made some good decisions there. Tim, who would you like to?
To spite Erich, I'm taking Alex.
I like that.
Ooh, so he's not last. All right.
Yep.
Randy, your final pick.
Oh, wait. Do I get to go twice?
No,
Oh,
if I did
no.
that the same every week, then people would.
You're right. Sorry. I got excited.
You got to mix it up.
Yeah, that's fair. Fair.
I'm going to go Jaimen.
All right.
Better sleep with your
Welcome
eyes
to the
open,
team, Corey.
Randy.
Sleep with you.
All right. So I've got 3 rounds.
Wait, did I say what team I'm on?
Yeah,
You're on
I
with
said
Tim
welcome
and
to the
Alex.
team.
Oh,
he
yeah,
said
but it wasn't
welcome to the
official until Pat says it.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
my
well.
bad.
Our
He's not even
with
gonna write
the
me down.
final
It's like
pick.
being like last in the box, and not even say like your name. It's like when they're saying the T order, it's just assumed.
No tier at all.
That's a relatively new experience that I don't know if I like. What do you guys think of that?
What's that?
When there's a card of 4 and you're the last on the box and it's like, it's Jaimen, Corey, Randy.
It's
I'm
assumed.
right here, guys.
It's assumed. It's assumed.
I always do that.
It depends what they got in the last hole. If they got like a +2, maybe I won't say anything. But if we all just parred, then yeah, it's worth saying.
I feel weird when people say the order. Every time somebody says the order, I want to be like, who the hell doesn't know who's up right now?
I know a few people that don't know.
Other than top of the box, it can get a little,
Now that everybody's got, scoring automatically updating, on their phones, if it was back to paper, then I think it makes a little bit more sense to say the order. But no, I totally get like when it's a big number on the previous hole, they know they're last. You don't need to say it.
I have a question about digital scoring, actually.
Okay.
For doubles tournaments, do all teammates have to do scoring for a doubles tournament?
No, it's one from each team, right?
That's why I'm asking.
I guess that was a question.
I don't know.
I'm going to agree with Erich.
I would say one from each team, but I don't know.
I was just wondering if there was a rule or if anybody knew what it was, because that's how we played it, is one person per team had to score. And unless you decided to start it, then you had to finish it.
Well, imagine the app wouldn't allow you to, right?
No, the app let you do it.
No, me and Kat actually both kept score.
Yeah,
but
Brian and I kept score, but I was wondering people's thoughts if it was a requirement that everyone keeps score.
Well, I was saying maybe the PDJ app wouldn't allow only one per. It would be like, hey, you're missing the other player's scores. They also need to import the scores.
I think it only does that if you start a round.
Good rules question.
Yeah, definitely a good question.
From the official rules of disc golf, 808, scoring A. Each player must keep an independent scorecard recording scores after each hole for the entire group. A player who refuses to keep score will be disqualified.
Completely out of context in the wrong time, but I completely forgot about it till right now.
All right, so I got 3 rounds of trivia, 2 rounds of disc or no disc, 1 round of local trivia, which I will tell you now, I had some fun this week. A couple of questions might have been AI generated. So,
Oh boy.
I say a couple, really only one.
Is that the daily double question?
Yeah, that'll be the daily double. Or it'll just be the first question because it wasn't that hard. I just thought it was funny. Randy, Erich, and Jaimen, category 1, category 2, or category 3?
What do you say, Captain?
let's go 1.
Question 1, category 1. A river, a desert, and an unincorporated community in Southern California all share the name of what tribe? A river, a desert, and an unincorporated community in Southern California all share the name of what tribe?
Sahara?
I've never heard that. Not in Africa.
Yeah.
I'm really bad at geography.
I'm trying to think of the deserts in the United States. What do we got?
Mojave.
Death Valley.
I'm going to go with that.
Mojave?
Mojave
Yeah.
makes sense.
That sounds good.
That's all I can think of.
I like it.
You guys agree?
Yes.
Sure.
Is the Mojave a disc? I will say Death Valley is in the Mojave Desert.
Oh.
Not that dumb
believe.
after all.
Well,
You did say Sahara, but
yeah.
Just charging up here, okay? I'm just, just throwing spaghetti against the wall.
Is it a disc?
I think I don't
feel
know.
like it is.
Yeah, my memory is shaky,
see
but
it.
I feel like I've seen it on a disc before. But I've been tricked. I like it.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen it, but I would not be surprised if it was one.
Yeah,
Yeah. Let's go yes.
You guys agree?
sure.
Meridian Discs, October 13th, 2025. All right. Tim, Alex, and Corey. Corey, I don't know if you know this, but you were picked on Tim's team.
Okay, yep. No, I'm just learning this new information.
Would you guys like category 1, category 2, or category 3?
What category was that?
That was 1 has
That was
been
1.
selected.
Corey, you want to go with Earnhardt?
Nah, he's dead. Let's go with 2.
2? 2.
All right. That is our other disc or no disc. And it starts out Tim's favorite way. Question 1, category 2, from the Latin for full of commotion, what is a violent flow of air like that which a plane might encounter? From the Latin for full of commotion, what is a violent flow of air like that which a plane might encounter?
Are we looking for turbulence?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, right?
Thinking, yep.
Yeah.
You guys agree?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Is the turbulence a disc?
Sure is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Smarty Pants, who makes it?
Well, it's Streamline. It came out in 2025.
Tim's boyfriend throws it, so he knows.
Hey, I threw a really nice shot with it too this weekend.
Oh,
Okay.
good for you.
Yeah.
What month, Tim?
I'm going to say April.
I think July. Oh, was it May?
May? Oh, it's off by a month.
May 19th, 2025, Streamline Disc.
You weren't really able to get them until like July, August.
I've got one with a sick Stony Kill Scramble stamp on it.
Nice,
All right, Randy, Erich, and Jaimen, Category 1 or Category 2, our local disc golf / podcast disc golf will be saved for a later date.
Erich's geography.
I'm terrible. I'm
scaring me.
No,
we want to
self-proclaimed terrible at geography. So just do what you guys want to do.
Let's take one in Category 2.
Yeah, let's give it a try.
Question 2, Category 2. What is the group of fast-moving wind currents in the troposphere advantageous to eastbound airline travel called? What is the group of fast-moving wind currents in the troposphere advantageous to eastbound air travel called?
Jet stream?
Oh, I was going to say the Pineapple Express.
Just
I wish that was it, but I think it's jet stream.
Yes, that makes an awful lot of sense.
You guys agree?
Yep.
Is the jet stream a disc?
Is the jet stream a disc? The jet is a disc.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a trap because it seems so close to so many MVP or streamline disc names like Trace.
I know.
And
I'm trying to picture it on a streamline
There
disc.
was
but
also a company that was like navigation themed before the streamline stuff.
And it would make it's like, yeah, it's flights. Is it shaped like a disc? No, but Jetstream would be appropriate but that doesn't always mean yes.
I feel like this is bait, but it's also a good name.
It is a great name, but I'll trust your guys' gut. What do you think, Jaimen?
I'm kind of leaning towards yes, but I have no idea. I can't even remember the name of the company, but yeah, we can go with yeah.
Be ashamed if it wasn't a disc, right?
Yeah, let's go yes, and because it should be.
You guys agree?
Yep.
Storm Disc Golf, October 1st, 2018.
Oh, I forgot about those guys.
Tim, Alex, and Corey, Category 1 or Category 2?
You want to keep with air?
That was a 2 that they just had, right? I'm guessing.
Yeah, they just had a 2, so we'd be going 3. Or do you want to take the 2 in desert / other locations?
You guys picked. Smart one.
Corey, you've got the wild card gene in you. I have known both of 2. I did not know the desert.
All right, yeah, stick with 2.
Yeah, I had to guess at the first one, but I definitely knew.
Yeah, I knew the other 2, so I'd like to stay in 2. So we'll go with 2, Pat.
All right, question 3, Category 2. It was feared that what word caused panic? But in 1950, the U.S. Weather Bureau ended a ban on it in forecasts, saying prediction wasn't impossible. It was feared that what word caused panic? But in 1950, the U.S. Weather Bureau ended a ban on it in forecasts, saying prediction wasn't impossible.
So what's a word?
He does hate words.
It wasn't impossible. I have nothing right now.
We're looking for like a word that means like the opposite of guaranteed. That's not impossible, close to impossible, or
no. I think it's a word that describes a weather effect that they banned until 1950.
I don't think it's hurricane, but like imagine if you couldn't say hurricane or something like that.
Right. Exactly. Maybe there's a hint in there. Can we do another listen, Pat?
Yeah.
You mean you want me to repeat it, Tim?
Yeah, sorry. That's what I meant. Yeah. Okay. I'll listen to it again on Thursday, but
it was feared that what word caused panic? But in 1950, the U.S. Weather Bureau ended a ban on it in forecasts, saying prediction wasn't impossible.
Prediction was not impossible makes me feel like it's a tornado because they're sporadic. And I think that's why they were banned, is because they couldn't predict it. So when you would say it, they're like, they had no idea, but now they're saying it wasn't impossible. Because like hurricanes, you can see building and stuff like that. Whereas I think people thought tornadoes were unpredictable.
Oh, that was the reason why they unbanned it.
Yeah,
right. Exactly. Right. When he says that, yes.
Okay,
yes.
yeah,
I think tornado is the word.
I do like that.
I don't think I have a better answer, but I kind of want to say it, but I don't want to give it to them.
No, they're not going to get it because it's tornado. But what were you thinking?
Say it.
You think I should say it?
Yeah, go ahead. Whatever.
Do we think in the 1950s they would say twister instead of tornado?
No, I think that's a 1990s movie.
Yeah.
So no. Yeah, no.
Wasn't it just more of an ad for Dodge Rams?
It's also a dance. It's a type of dance.
Oh, it is.
I like tornado.
Yeah, I like tornado more now.
Yeah, I think it's tornado just because it's the actual term for it. They were considered unpredictable. That's what I'm going with.
I like, tornado.
Seems very reasonable to me.
You guys agree?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to twister again again like we did last summer. We got the Eco Glow, the Eco Reboot, and the Eco Char from Native Discs. The earliest is August 5th, 2024.
I don't know if we were supposed to know that yet, Pat.
Yeah, Pat, I think.
Yeah.
Wait, what just happened?
They went with a tornado.
Yeah,
Oh, I don't think I've ever done that before.
I don't think. Rewind.
Is the tornado a disc?
That's all right. Now we'll just have uneven scoring. It'd be perfect.
Wait, Pat, how about you give us a local disc golf question as our bonus?
Ooh, twist.
One of your AI questions.
Wait, did we even get the question right? Was the answer Twister?
Wait,
or
was the answer Twister or tornado? Yeah.
No, it was
He did-
tornado. The Twister was
Tornado.
just him. Like that was. I thought that
Oh,
was-
okay. So we
okay.
did get. Okay.
Okay.
I feel much
tornado
better.
was a disc. Yeah, you 100% got that right.
Okay.
I mean, tornado was the answer. See, I even said it there.
we got it right twice.
Christ.
Tornado was the answer. You are correct.
I mean, I definitely would have said yes. It was a disc.
So based on
Is
that,
the
we get a
only
point.
fair way to do this is we don't get a disc or no disc?
No,
We'll put that 1 point in purgatory.
in limbo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if it's necessary, I have that other round of. Man,
Yeah. Let's not
I'm
answer
sure.
problems we don't even have right now.
It's my fault. I break
Procrastinate
everything.
No, it's my fault.
I even broke Pat this time.
Yeah.
Probably because you haven't been able to use that word your whole life, Pat. But
Wait, what?
sorry, I still feel like 1950 is only 50 years ago. It's 2020.
Oh, I see. It took me a minute
It was an old joke. Yeah.
because
Yeah,
I'm
it
an
was an
old
old
guy. Okay, yeah. No, because I'm 75 right now. No, that's cool. Thank you, Corey. All right, so I owe you guys a question, if nothing else.
All right, we'll figure it out.
Yes. Again, this is going to be the most fun edit I've ever
I
had.
can't wait to see what you keep in.
Randy, Erich, and Jaimen, would you like category 1 or category 2? Which category would you like me to give you the answers on?
I think 1 would probably be the strategic move, right? With my lack of geography knowledge, it seems like it makes sense.
Sure.
Instead of a question 4, question 2.
Let's go back to 1. Yeah.
All right. Question 2, category 1. What term can be used to describe a signal fire, a hill in Boston, and a warning signal or radar device that helps you determine your position? What term can be used to describe a signal fire, a hill in Boston, and a warning signal or radar device that helps you determine your position?
The hill in Boston, really. That's all I needed. How about beacon?
Ooh. Is Jaimen on this team still?
I am. I was muted. I just also
he's
said
sleeping.
something kind of dumb, so I'm glad I was muted for
I
that.
love that. Beacon is a perfect answer, I feel like.
So you didn't hear me deliberate at all about what category we're
Nope.
choosing?
Nothing.
Son of a
No,
bitch.
not at all.
Okay. Yeah. So anyways, yes, beacon is what I was also saying.
You guys agree?
hmm
Is the beacon a disc?
Kind of like it.
Yeah, not a bad name. Light, hope.
I mean, yeah, if I'm going yes, I think just like it's a fun
Yeah,
name.
out of
I have
gut.
no clue.
Yeah. The only thing that I'm thinking about is like what scheme does that name fit into?
As far as disc golf or in the category?
Yeah, like companies and stuff.
I mean, it would be a beacon is like like basically your landing post, right? It's your point of contact where you want to go. So a beacon would be like a perfect thing for a disc to do, or be. You know what I mean? Does that
Okay.
make sense?
I think it sounds like a disc name. I'm not unsold. I'm fine with it.
I mean, I don't want to. We don't have to argue about it, but
Then stop arguing about it.
what do you think, Randy? You want
All
to go
right,
with it?
let's go yes.
You guys agree?
Mhm.
Are you sure?
I might want to fight with James.
I don't know.
about it
Is
for a
this
little
maybe
bit.
a chance to just ask you? I don't know.
Yeah, right. Full turn discs, September 12th, 2022.
That's the navigation company I was thinking of earlier.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
When I went to college in Boston, I was, just down the street from Beacon Hill.
Oh,
That's the
I
whole
don't-
story.
Yep.
I've heard
I
of
have
it.
driven around that.
All right. So, Tim, Alex, and Corey, would you like category 1 or category 2?
What do you like, Tim?
Do you want to go to 1? Switch it up?
Sure.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's go with 1.
Sure.
All right. Question 3, category 1. Which Italian city is home to 2 of the world's most successful football clubs who share the San Siro Stadium? Which Italian city is home to 2 of the world's most successful football clubs who share the San Siro Stadium?
Alex,
Yeah, Alex.
you did.
Italian city?
Yeah.
Can you think of the 2 most successful Italian football clubs?
No.
Let's think of Italian football clubs. Who's in Italy that Italian football that plays football? Isn't AC Milan in Italy?
Could be.
Okay, that's all I got. Besides, like, I can name some of the Premier League teams.
Yeah, I can name some of the Premier League teams for sure, but I kept thinking of like Madrid and stuff like that.
Yeah, I was thinking Chelsea
Spain.
popped into my head. Okay, well, I think AC Milan.
So AC Milan, Inter Milan.
Is that Milan?
The two teams.
Isn't that the city, right? Or no?
We are looking for the city, right?
Yeah, I think they're right. It's the city that the stadium is in.
You want to hear it again?
Yeah, what Italian city is home to two of the world's most
there we
successful football clubs?
I did not know Inter Milan at all. I only knew AC Milan. So if they both have Milan, I feel like that's the answer.
Yeah, works for me.
All right.
You guys agree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is the Milan a disc?
I don't think Milan is anything other than the city.
Isn't there a city? Didn't we do this for a while?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember if that company made things outside of Scandinavia.
Right. It had, well, I guess, I don't know. Do we count Iceland up there? Because, right, it says more north there. Corey, what do you think?
I'm just staring at the word that I typed out in Notepad. I don't know what font this is or the size, but the more I look at it, the more I don't like the look of that name on a disc.
Okay.
Hey, let me try all capitals.
Okay.
I don't like it anymore.
Did you do it in camel case?
Don't like that.
No. I know there's another disc that's close, but I know it's not that.
Yeah, I had a spark of the Malta.
Yeah.
See, I had a spark of something else that I'm not going to, just in case I don't want to throw names out there, but yeah. But it's not it. Corey says no with his typing in Notepad.
Yeah.
I am more than willing to go with Corey.
Let's do it, Corey.
Okay. This is a us decision. That is a me decision at this point.
Yes, we stand behind you, Corey, with a
great.
no.
I'm the cannon fodder, Pat. Yep. We're going to say no on that one.
You guys saying no?
Yeah.
Saying no.
Graham Discs, November 24th, 2025.
Too many discs out there.
All right, Randy, Erich, and Jaimen, category 1 or 2, or question 4, or in either of them at this point.
Let's go back to 2 because I had no idea about that last one.
Same.
All right, Randy, Erich, and Jaimen, question 4, category 2. In order to cut wind resistance, a cyclist may use what air pocket to draft on another rider, saving about 30% of his energy? In order to cut wind resistance, a cyclist may use what air pocket to draft on another rider, saving about 30% of his energy?
How is that word escaping me right now?
Is it slipstream?
No. NASCAR does it. Like when you. How is that?
Thinking of the word draft that he already said?
Shit, yeah. Move past it. What'd you say?
Slipstream?
Never heard of it, but I like it. Jaimen, any thoughts?
Nope. I thought downdraft, but with drafting, it's probably not the answer.
Is slipstream a biking term you know of, Randy?
It's a Formula One, same term.
Then-
like
Then
getting up
yeah,
behind
I
somebody.
like that.
Yeah, then I love it.
You guys agree?
We're going slipstream.
Is the slipstream?
Nice
Randy,
job,
you
Randy.
boss.
Yay.
Is the slipstream a disc? I don't really like this one.
I'm scared because Jetstream was.
This is baiting territory, but I've also,
It's all baiting. That's what this whole quiz is.
I know. It's been all yeses.
No, it hasn't.
Except for Milan, which was also a no.
All right.
Actually, it was a
You
yes.
take away the nose. It's
No,
been all
Milan
yeses.
was
for
a
Oh,
me.
yes.
sorry, but they were
Milan.
wrong. So it was all yeses.
Milan
Darn
was
it.
a yes.
Oh, shit.
It was just that they were wrong.
And I'm the
Oh.
dumb one.
How many times are you going to say
Yeah.
it, Randy? We know. We were wrong.
I like Slipstream because it fits, but I hate it as a disc name. It makes sense, but I don't like it for some reason.
Let's confidently say no.
I don't know. You guys
I'll confidently say no.
All right.
I'm fine with that.
Send it.
You guys going no?
No.
Wait.
No.
We're going no.
Yeah.
Slipstream GT Discraft, October
No.
31st, 2005. It was an Ace Race disc.
And it's a GT. Wow.
Rooftop.
Because that gives it the Slipstream. I guess. I don't know.
Does it?
Tim, Alex, and Corey, category 1 or category 2?
I had no idea what that was.
I wouldn't have guessed that.
Nope.
Yeah, given a little bit of time, I might have found it eventually, but Randy came up with it before I had time to think.
All right. Let's take the question 4 instead of a 5.
Yeah.
I'm not feeling super confident in either of them.
Yeah, me neither.
Exactly.
Not anymore.
Let's go with 1 then.
Yeah, let's go with 1.
All right, question 4, category 1. What city would have hosted the Olympic Games in 1916, but they were canceled due to World War I? It was the last city to host them before they were canceled again in World War II. What city would have hosted the Olympic Games in 1916, but they were canceled due to World War I? It was the last city to host them before they were canceled again due to World War II.
Would that be Berlin?
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's a good guess.
Yeah, that is. I mean, the first thing that came to my mind was like, something like Paris or whatever. But
Oh, wait. Jesse Owen did it right before World War II in Berlin, right? Isn't that the big thing
That's exactly what I'm thinking about.
that's what crushed everyone's spirit? Like, that's what was this big spawn of why he became such a large American hero, is because he went to Berlin and smoked everybody right before World War II.
in figure skating,
Okay. Yes, I think, yes. Alex, I think you're right. I think it is Berlin.
okay, yeah, Berlin,
You guys agree?
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And right before he did so well in Skip Ace is the Berlin a disc.
God damn it. I mean, I suppose.
This is another one that
Nah, I don't like it.
you don't like it. You were wrong last time.
Yeah, I was wrong last time. I might be wrong this time.
Yeah, you might be. All right, I'm fine. You were confident, so I'll go with you're a lot more confident than Erich has been on anything so far, so I'll go with that.
I don't like that.
Let's go no then.
Let's go for it.
Surely one of these is no.
You guys agree?
Yep.
Graham Discs, November 24th, 2025. Randy, Erich, and Jaimen, would you like question 5 in category 1 or category 2?
Randy.
I have like a weird guess about category 1 on like the category part, but it will not help. So I'm not gonna talk about it.
2 kind of has a theme, a clear theme.
I'm thinking we go to 2.
Yeah.
As it
There's
gets a little
clear
harder,
theme.
maybe.
That sounds good.
Question 5, category 2. What is the hypothetical class of extreme tropical cyclones named by MIT's Kerry Emanuel that could theoretically form if sea surface temperatures reached approximately 50 degrees Celsius or 122 Fahrenheit? What is the hypothetical class of extreme tropical cyclones named by MIT's Kerry Emanuel that could theoretically form if sea surface temperatures reached approximately 50 degrees Celsius or 122 degrees Fahrenheit?
Like a super hurricane.
Spicy hurricane. I'm not thinking of any like weather phenomena right now.
But it's going to be something like hurricane. I feel
It's going to be like a hurricane, yeah.
I feel like hurricane could be part of it or in that realm.
I have no freaking clue. Should we hear the question again?
Yeah, one more time.
What is the hypothetical class of extreme tropical cyclones named by MIT's Kerry Emanuel that could theoretically form if sea surface temperatures reach approximately 50 degrees Celsius or 122 degrees Fahrenheit?
What if it's just like category 6, right? Because category
Right.
5 is...
That's what I was kind of leaning towards, but super hurricane?
I was thinking super cyclone.
I think he avoided the word hurricane and he avoided the word category.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking it's category and then it's 6 because cat 5 is the
Yeah.
current scariest.
I don't love it because it's not a word. And I know Tim hates words, but I love the logic that you're going with.
It's a stormy thing.
Yeah.
It's a wind. It's going to be so windy. So windy.
I mean, it's a 6. Come on now.
That's all I got.
Yeah, that's...
What was it again?
Category 6.
Category 6.
I can't think of anything else. I was leaning towards something typhoon because he wasn't saying
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
that, but I think I like that. I like category 6 or cat 6, whichever.
That's logical answer, I think. But super cyclone for the win if it's not that.
That'll be our second answer.
Mm-hmm.
You guys agree? Category 6 or cat 6?
Yes.
Tim, Alex, and Corey, what is the hypothetical class of extreme tropical cyclones named by MIT's Kerry Emanuel that could theoretically form if sea surface temperatures reach approximately 50 degrees Celsius or 122 degrees Fahrenheit?
Alex.
I got nothing.
Oh.
Oh,
The thing that did keep coming back to me was like super something, super storm, super some,
yeah, superstar.
Yeah, because I feel like, I mean, I know like what Prodigy uses all those F numbers, so I got to know like if they categorize typhoons on like an F level,
F level.
like as an F7, is that a thing?
Yeah, that's a disc.
I thought it was like tornadoes or like F something.
Yeah. I was just thinking that what is a typhoon if not a wet tornado?
So a wet tornado.
He's not wrong.
Okay.
I don't know how they measure like typhoons if they use the F series.
Well, isn't a hurricane bigger than a typhoon?
Yeah, but he said, what do you say, cyclone?
He said cyclone.
Hurricanes, are they cyclones?
Yeah, they are. Is there anything bigger than besides like just a super hurricane, or is it something? Is there another name for some sort of hurricane?
Yeah, I don't know.
What's another word for giant or something like that?
Wombo. Do we just say super hurricane? I mean, someone from MIT named it, so that kind of throws out my whole F7 idea. Because I feel like you wouldn't need to like have some college student naming something and just come up with the last F number plus one.
I like you thinking about it from a disc point of view, though.
Super hurricane is kind of a badass disc, though.
It does sound like that.
I'm fine with voting super hurricane.
Sure.
All right.
You guys agree?
Yeah.
We were looking for the Hypercane.
Oh,
Hypercane.
Damn, that's a disc.
That's
Disc Golf
scientists
Association,
blew it.
I was pretty
June
close.
10th, 2020. That was an attempt to steal, right? So,
Yeah.
Tim, Alex, and Corey, would you like category 1 or 2?
I think 1. I don't know. 2 has been tough.
Yeah, it got tough after turbulence.
If we take 2, we get both 6s. So I think we want 1.
Yep.
Yes, I agree. Yeah, let's go 1. Yep.
All right, question 5, category 1. On December 12th, Mexico has a holiday named for the Virgin of what place, who the Pope declared to be patroness of the Americas? On December 12th, Mexico has a holiday named for the Virgin of what place, who the Pope declared to be patroness of the Americas?
Rotterdam.
So just to clarify, it's the Virgin of blank.
Right.
The Virgin of. Virgin.
It's theoretically in Mexico,
Wait, isn't there a picture, a virgin of somebody on the flag?
not on the Mexican flag.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, Virgin of. What are some fun places in Mexico?
Never been there.
Mexico City.
Yep.
Cancun.
Cancun, Yucatan Peninsula. What's another one? Guadalupe, isn't that a place?
I think it is a place. I got nothing though.
Mexico. Yeah, I don't know.
I also have nothing. Sparing ourselves and looking stupid, we could just go with Mexico City because I'm pretty sure it's in Mexico.
The Virgin of Mexico City. That has 0 ring to it, but sure, Corey.
I don't speak Spanish, so.
I don't know if this is the actual category, but the working theory I had in my head was these are all names of cities in New York.
Oh.
There's Milan, New York. There's Beacon, New York. I'm pretty sure there's a Berlin, New York. I don't know if there's a Mojave, New York.
Oh, no.
That's my vague theory that I
There is
had.
a Mexico, New York, right?
I don't know.
Okay, I mean, if you want to work that theory, Beacon has a disc golf course. Milan, is that not where Wilcox is?
Milan, yeah.
Could it possibly be the Virgin of Schenectady?
I don't think so. No guarantees, but I don't think so on that one.
The Virgin of Greenwich.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
got nothing.
I don't
Goes
have
Mexico
anything.
City.
Mexico City, whatever. Sure.
I mean, okay. I've got no thoughts. So if you want to go Mexico City, then I guess we're going Mexico
Virgin
City.
Of Niskuna. Yeah, I got nothing.
What's your guys' final answer?
I think we're going Mexico City.
Randy, Erich, and Jaimen. On December 12th, Mexico has a holiday named for the Virgin of what place, who the Pope declared to be patroness of the Americas?
So even I knew it after Alex broke it down. Randy, you want to say it or Jaimen?
No, I want to
No,
hear Erich
go
say
for it,
now.
Erich. You know it.
Guadalupe? I mean,
That's cool. I have no idea.
What
now.
were you going to say, Randy?
I thought it was going to be Ravina.
Oh, I was going to say Peru.
Guadalupe is a
Oh.
super popular name for like places in the States, which I know.
But is there a disc golf course in New York there?
Peru is in like the Plattsburgh area. Katyville might technically be in Peru.
Oh,
And
I like that.
Tim said Guadalupe, but I'll go with wherever you guys want to go because I don't know geography.
Peru's my guess.
I like it. I was thinking only like locally. So
What are you guys going with?
Peru.
You guys agree?
Sure.
We were looking for Guadalupe,
Oh.
Is that a place? in New
a.k.a.
York?
Guad, Lone Star Discs, April 18th, 2022.
I'm just going to mute myself now.
Hmm.
Oh, no.
Aw.
I'm back.
You had it,
I'm
though.
back.
All right, so final round. So we're back to Randy, Erich, and Jaimen. That was a steal, but not a successful one. Would you like the final question in category 1 or the final question in category 2?
What do we have for points?
Right now it is 7-5, but Tim, Alex, and Corey have a floating potential other point. So it's 1 or 2 point difference right now.
Who's winning?
You are.
Oh, I'm sorry, Randy,
Oh, okay.
Erich, and Jaimen. You guys
Okay.
are winning.
Just okay.
You're up 2 points, but I've already got their bonus point if it's necessary.
Okay. Is Guadalupe a disc golf course? Do we know? Like, because that's what I thought
Yeah, I was also under that impression.
Before, after I said that, though, Randy.
No, I was fully aware
Okay.
before you said it. I'm scared of. I'm thinking we go to 2.
Yeah, I think more comfortable in 2.
Sounds good.
Yep.
Question 6, category 2. Also the name of a Volkswagen model. What term is used to describe a hot African desert wind that can blow all the way to Europe? Also the name of a Volkswagen model. What term is used to describe a hot African desert wind that can blow all the way to Europe?
Huh.
Yeah, wow.
Randy, you drive a Volkswagen.
I don't know if it's a Jetta.
Is it the Beetle? Is it the
It's the bus.
It's an older model, probably. Is it going to be Jet something?
I don't know. Now that I said Jetta out loud, I don't hate it because it's got
I
Jet.
right?
don't hate that either. I feel like that's too simple, though.
Is there any
know.
Volkswagen you could think of that has like that type of like a flowing stream or some type of air? I feel like, yeah. Is that too on the nose?
What's the SUV? The Touareg?
Yeah, the Touareg, the Tiguan, the Atlas.
I don't mind that. That just
I don't
sounds
know.
like something kind of sciencey.
It does. I don't know what it means.
I've never known what Tiguan meant, and Kat has one.
The word Tiguan is a portmanteau of the German words for tiger, and iguana, leguan. This blend of words symbolizes the vehicle's combination of power and agility, which was chosen in a public vote by German magazine readers for the Volkswagen SUV.
I don't know. I like Jetta more than that, though. Just the jettiness of it.
Yeah, I mean, you're generally the correct one in this category,
I
so
say
I'm
we
not going
send
to
it.
fight you too much. I'm just trying to make sure we're looking at all the names.
Yeah, I don't know. Nope. I got nothing like other than that.
Jetta makes the most sense, I guess, if you think about it, because we don't know any other words or Volkswagen models.
No, I don't think it's the Passat.
Unless it's going to be an older model, if anything, that we don't know, because they've been making them since World War I or II.
Mm-hmm. Let's just go Jetta.
I like
Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right, so for the steal, Tim, Alex, and Corey, also the name of a Volkswagen model. What term is used to describe a hot African desert wind that can blow all the way to Europe?
Tiguan was what was in my head, but there's no support for that other than it's a Volkswagen model.
Other than the ones that they said.
And it kind of sounds like Taiga.
Yeah, I mean, there's like a Volkswagen Sirocco. That was like an older hatchback. Obviously a Golf, a Rabbit.
It's not a Rabbit or a Golf, but I like Sirocco.
They're kind of badass looking cars, too.
That was old and they brought it back, right? That was something from like the late 2000s and it wasn't around for a little while.
Oh, yeah, they did bring it back, I think.
Yeah, they brought it. Because it used to be real old, right? 70s?
It was like 80s, I think. 80s, early 90s.
Okay.
Put a VR6 swap in that thing, would be a ripper.
I was going to say it was really light and really small, so I like Sirocco. I feel like if it was a Jetta, a Tiguan, or something like that, it wouldn't be a question 6. Like those are pretty standard cars nowadays.
Yeah.
Sirocco hasn't been around for a while.
I mean, it's a name of a storm. I mean, I don't really hate Atlas.
Is it? I don't know. I was thinking about it from the car. I have no idea about
that was
the
part of the
storm
question, though. It was like a hot desert.
Yeah, hot
like
wind.
An Atlas.
Hot wind from the desert. I don't know. It was, yeah, but I agree with you. Throw in V6 in there is pretty nice. So we'll go with the hot exhaust on the Sirocco.
And a stick shift. I don't know. I kind of like Sirocco just because it's like different and it's kind of a older pull.
Yeah,
Kind of like Erich's analysis that it was probably an older car.
Let's do it.
You guys agree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is the Sirocco edition?
Yeah.
Oh,
Animal.
Yes.
Wow.
The Sirocco.
how on earth do you spell that?
SCIRROCO, I think.
Spell that again, Corey.
SCIROCO.
S-I-R-I...
Oh, it's 2 C's.
S-I-R-O-C-C-O.
Oh, that's what I would have done.
Is the Sirocco a disc?
I think it sounds like an awesome disc name.
Yeah, it's pretty badass.
Yeah, it is pretty. I think it's a sick name.
I have not had good instincts tonight, so I'm more than happy to go with what you guys come up with.
All right, let's go. Yes.
You guys agree?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Windward Discs, April 11th, 2022. And we are tied.
With a chance to win.
Final question for Tim, Alex, and Corey. Question 6, category 1. What Latvian capital was Russia's third largest city until it became the capital of the independent republic in 1918? What Latvian capital was Russia's third largest city until it became the capital of the independent republic in 1918?
The only thing I'm thinking of is the capital of Ukraine, I think now.
I got nothing. The first thing that came to my mind was St. Petersburg.
I can't get it out of my head.
I'm pretty sure that's still in Russia.
Yeah, that was my second thought. thought is that can't be right because it's still in Russia.
Yeah, for whatever reason, all I'm coming up with is Kiev, and I know that's not. That's in Ukraine, I'm pretty sure.
Latvia is an actual country, right?
Latvia is, yes, it is.
I'm trying to think of Eastern European sounding names. No idea what the category is.
Yeah.
Want me to spoil it?
It's
It probably won't help, but
It's geography.
literally the names of cities.
I did love that you guys were like, oh, it's places where there are disc golf courses. I'm like, damn, I wish I thought that.
The only thing I can think of is the original capital of Russia that is no longer part of Russia. So I got nothing.
which was?
It's Kiev, but I know that's wrong. That's not part of Latvia. It's part of Ukraine, I'm pretty positive. So that's all I got.
Yeah, I have no idea. St. Petersburg.
No, let's just say Kiev because we know it's not in Russia anymore.
All right. Hey, you like Kiev? Hey, we'll go with Kiev.
I know it's wrong, but let's use it. So yeah.
We currently have two cities that we know are wrong. But
Yes,
one is
right,
in
let's
Russia.
not-
But
yeah.
Tim's is better than mine?
Because it's not part of Russia anymore. Yours is still in Russia.
All right, fine.
You guys argue long enough. Kiev might be part of Russia.
Yeah,
It might become part of Russia by the time we're done with it.
let's go with Kiev now, then before it's really wrong.
Okay.
Sure. I
Going
got
with
nothing.
Kiev?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, Randy, Erich, and Jaimen. If you get this right, you have to get the disc to guarantee your victory because they still have a steal question. If you get it wrong, they still have a steal question.
Oh, shit.
So it's a lot of pressure on you guys right now because I fucked up early.
And we don't want to tie.
What Latvian capital was Russia's third largest city until it became the capital of the independent republic in 1918?
No clue.
Eric?
I'm pretty good with like Eastern European geography, actually, because that's the home country. But
Doesn't know U.S. geography, but knows Eastern European.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, let's let him. Hey, you got this.
Not for nothing, he did pretty good on Mexican geography a bit
He
ago.
did.
I
Yeah,
love watching
that's
documentaries. America's
Mm.
like 200
all right,
years old.
I
Who gives a
apologize,
shit?
Eric. I take it back.
Anyways, I don't know the answer, but I do. It's going to be a very strange sounding. It's going to be so hard to. It's in Latvia. It's going to be something super strange.
Like St. Petersburg.
No.
Mm.
I don't think it's St. Petersburg for some reason.
Detroit.
Yeah.
All right. So think of something that has a disc golf course in New York. All right. Where's Minsk? I'm just trying to think of that direction. Is that one of them?
Yeah, I wouldn't even know where to start guessing.
It's deep in the recesses, but I think this is one of those questions that, like, it's a question 10. Let's say whatever you guys want.
I'm good with Minsk. I can't think of anything.
I feel like that's the wrong country.
Yeah, that's why I'm like
Uh,
not guessing because it's gonna like be obvious how little I know about it.
I figured we can guess because they already had their chance, so we can just like say stuff.
Bing
but
bong?
I don't think it's Bing Bong.
Could be.
Moldova.
I don't even know where that is.
I don't. Yeah, I don't. That's it. I'll put it in the pile with Minsk. But yeah, no, I'm fine with Minsk, Randy. I think
Okay,
you've been
let's
doing
go with it.
wonderful tonight.
It's in one of those countries over
Yeah,
there.
it's certainly in a country.
You guys going with Minsk? We were looking for Riga.
Yeah, see.
Oh, I was never
Yeah,
gonna get
I
that.
knew it was going to be so random.
Graham Discs, July 14th, 2025. We are tied, but Tim, Alex, and Corey, you have one chance to win. Otherwise, we go to a tiebreaker question. Based on when you got the question wrong, I should have taken an easier question, but because it is for the win, I'm taking a slightly more difficult question from our local disc golf trivia.
Okay.
Who was the MPO division winner in the 2024 Wilcox Wonderland tournament? Who was the MPO winner of the 2024 Wilcox Wonderland tournament?
Damn, was Jaimen not battling like Duncan, or did they both lose? They battling second.
I don't know. I can start naming Wilcox players that are pretty good.
I don't think it was a Wilcox person. I kind of want to say it was either Jaimen or Duncan, and I kind of want to say Duncan, but
Okay. But I can't think. That's fine. Let's do that.
I'm not going to say no.
Yeah, I have no idea. Duncan's a good guess, I think.
shit, yeah, I don't know. Duncan Farquharson,
Farquharson?
Lord Farquaad.
Do you guys agree?
Sure.
Yeah.
You are correct.
Yes, Corey.
Sorry, Jaimen.
What? Your bonus question was going to be who came in second place.
It was Jaimen?
Yes.
Yeah! Double
Corey.
points.
I thought he was doing you dirty, Jaimen, but he was right. I'm sorry.
I'll get over
I
it.
thought I was-
I've had an entire year already.
Nice job, Corey.
Wow.
Shit.
Coming in clutch.
I didn't know any of the
Alright.
answers, but I knew the one I needed to know.
You got the Volkswagen. What are you talking about?
Oh, wait, you're right. I think it's Ruck.
Congratulations, Tim, Alex, and Corey. Any birthdays coming up?
Yeah, shout out Mr. Red Sweatpants himself, Orion Yadow.
Let's go.
His birthday's on Thursday. That's actually all I got.
Jacob Dunbar.
Yep.
On the 7th.
Mm.
My buddy Max, who plays disc golf occasionally, on the 5th.
All right. Well, thank you, Jaimen, Alex, Tim, Corey, Erich, Randy, Jason, and Sweet Out Hudson.
Thanks, Pat.
Thanks, Pat.
Thank you, Pat.
Thanks, everybody.
So you guys have a good Thanksgiving?
Yeah, nothing crazy.
I had to go to everybody's house, which is annoying.
What about you, Jason?
It's pretty good.
That was the answer I expected.
Yeah, we usually have Thanksgiving in our house. We've done it for the past decade, but this year we went down to my parents, which was nice. They have like a small farm, so we brought a dog, and it's like a little chaotic down there with all the animals and stuff, but it was fun.
We have talked in the past, like Star Wars Day, other holidays, they have had really cool signs for like don't drink and drive. There was nothing for Thanksgiving. Did anybody see anything cool for Thanksgiving?
I did no driving over the weekend.
I'm going to be honest. I haven't left my house in like 2 weeks. After today, Monday, it was like the first day.
I feel like I saw one that made me giggle, and I have no clue. So now I'm sad that I don't remember.
Yeah, I was looking for something like it's gobble gobble, not wobble wobble. Don't drive drunk. You know, we didn't kill all these natives and steal their land for you to drive drunk.
Ooh, I
You know,
like that
stuff
one.
like that.
Wow.
I actually like that one a lot.
Yeah.